Hey guys, I hope you're all feeling fantastic today. So I can already tell you right now, this is going to be a love reading. This is going to be a love and relationship reading. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like it's a love reading, okay? It's just what it feels. It just feels like what's coming through, okay? So go ahead and put your energy into this reading. You can blow on the cards. You can like this video to add your energy into it so that it is most focused on your questions or just, pretty much your energy field so we can get a clearer message. So go ahead and do that now. And let's see what your message is. Let's see what the message is. What is the message for the collective at this time, please, regarding their love situation? Okay. All right. That's interesting. Okay, so we have epiphany, breakthrough. We have contracts, career, commitment with Saturn. Oh ho ho ho. And we also have Mercury with messages, travel, communication. Okay. So it looks like someone, whether it's you or another person, has had a breakthrough or an epiphany. Okay, so somebody has had a breakthrough. Somebody has thought of something. Maybe they were going back and forth. Maybe you were going back and forth. Take whatever resonates. But yeah, someone here, it seemed like maybe they were going back and forth with committing to something or just not being able to decide whether something is what they want. I mean, that's obviously the energy here with commitment. It looks like someone... interesting. Okay, I'm getting two messages here. Okay, well, so one message is what I'm getting is like somebody finally was able to take the step to release a partner, to release a contract, to let go of a situation, okay? Whether that, okay, dear Lord, how many messages am I getting here? Okay, so one timeline I'm getting here is that somebody was finally able to end something in order to begin something, okay? There's something here, somebody was finally able to let go of something, somebody finally made a decision to let go of something, or something finally went through to where something was released. Okay, this could be a divorce and like everything has gone through, like papers have been signed and everything has gone through the whatever it needs to go through to be finished. And so that's what I'm feeling for some here, is that someone is released from something, whether it's a previous relationship or some kind of binding contract that kept them in a spot. But now that they're released from it, now they're, and they're like, you're really happy about it. Someone's really happy about this, being released from this. And now that they're being released from this, they can kind of communicate to somebody else, or they can finally start something new, or they can finally travel. They can finally move. Yeah, it's like someone was kind of stuck in one spot. And now, because of this release, they can travel, right? They can communicate, they can move somewhere, they can move forward, okay? That's the energy that I'm getting. And with that, someone is like running to, I'm seeing like someone being released from something, and then as soon as they're done, as soon as they're released from that, it's like they're running towards something else. It's like they've been wanting something else, but have been kind of like binded in a contract and wasn't able to kind of move forward in a certain direction. And now that they're finally kind of released from this contract or this commitment, they are running for something, okay? They're running for you, okay? If you feel like someone hasn't been coming towards you and you feel like they've been something's been blocked from someone coming forward or coming towards you, or you towards something else, right? Take what resonates. But yeah, something about that energy. What? Okay, what was the first energy that I was getting? Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. The first energy that I was getting was kind of the end of what I just said. It was like somebody is coming towards you, or somebody's coming towards somebody here. Okay, let's get some more information about this. Let's get some more information about this. What's the message for the collective at this time? What's the message for the collective at this time? What's happened? What happens next? Or if there's any more information about this specific situation, and then what happens next? What's going on? What's going on? All right, let's get this one. Okay, we have 10 of Wands. Okay, being held down. 10 of Wands being held down. 10 of Pentacles. Something about, let's see, let's keep going. Something stressful about money. Yeah, this could have been a legal situation for someone. So maybe this could have been like, this thing that was keeping someone stuck could have been like a legal situation or some kind of financial situation. I feel like I kind of touched on this maybe yesterday. Or in my last reading, something about a financial burden or something. But yeah, it seems like someone is finally kind of breaking free from this like burden, this financial burden or this contract. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. So it's like someone is finally letting go of this like burden, this financial burden. But it's weird because it's the 10 of Pentacles, which is, it's like, it's like old. I don't know, that there's just this situation that this is old, because this is almost like an accumulation of finances from like the past. So some kind of financial situation from the past. This is interesting. I don't even know how to explain this, because it's like some kind of, yeah, just some kind of financial situation from the past. Maybe it's somebody else's finances that someone was connected to, that maybe you were connected to. I don't know. Some kind of financial situation that someone was connected to that has been built for a long time, but was a burden to somebody. Maybe that makes sense to you. It doesn't really make sense to me. But like, that's being finished off. The burden is no longer a burden anymore, right? Because it's a breakthrough. It's a lifting of a contract or something. Okay, and now we have Ace of Pentacles, which is kind of like the beginning of a 10 of Pentacles situation. Like something, starting your own. Okay, so this could be a job. I know I said this was a love reading, but for someone here, this could be important for them to know. This is very interesting. This is a love reading, but I'm feeling that this has to do with like a job. Or maybe a relationship felt like a job. Maybe a relationship felt like a job or something. And maybe it cost a lot of money too, which is maybe why it felt like a job. But it's just this Ace of Pentacles, as opposed from the heaviness of the 10 of Pentacles, it's like starting over. Or maybe this job situation, maybe this financial situation, maybe this contract, like this could be a legal thing, a divorce, something like that. Maybe could have been interfering with a relationship or your love life. Maybe a job or some kind of financial situation, this being a burden was causing a wedge in your love life, okay? Or something like that, because I just see starting over financially, or like getting out of, maybe somebody was in a relationship with somebody that they met at a job, and somehow got tied into that person's like finances in some way, and just kind of felt like we're being taken care of financially by this person, but wasn't in love with this person, but was still being taken care of financially by this person. But then they fell in love with somebody else and felt like they couldn't leave that other person because their finances were completely tied up in that other person. If they broke it off with that person, they would have nothing, and they would feel like they can't start anew with another person because they would have nothing and feel like they would have nothing to offer the next person. Okay, so maybe someone could have felt like they didn't, if they ended something with this financial situation, it would leave them with nothing, and then they felt like they would have nothing to bring to the table regarding a new relationship. But I feel like there's something changing in that, okay? Especially with the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, with the Ace of Pentacles. It feels like somebody is releasing that old energy, that old financial energy, and is starting over and doing their own thing. 11:11 on the clock. That could be significant for you. Interesting. Yeah, it's like someone's starting over financially. Yeah, I'm really getting this energy of like somebody feeling stuck because of finances. Somebody feeling like they couldn't get out of a situation because if they did get out of the situation, they would be left with nothing. But we have the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm not sure if whoever this is about knows that. I mean, this is I feel like somebody made a decision. Somebody just flat out made a decision because they felt like stuck in one way or the other. But they were like, okay, I can't stay in this situation anymore. I can't stay still anymore. I have to make a decision. I have to make some kind of move in some direction. And so somebody finally made a move. I feel like I'm seeing 12:12 on the clock. That could be significant as well. But I just saw somebody like close their eyes and just like choose, right? They just closed their eyes and they just did it, is the energy that I'm getting. Excuse me. Ugh. Maybe somebody somebody said something because I just burped. I don't know. And it felt like hard to come out a little bit. I mean, my burps usually sometimes are kind of hard to get out because I don't drink enough water. Maybe. I feel like anything that's wrong, I always blame it on me not drinking enough water. And it's probably the truth. I'm just saying, because I do need to drink more water. Anyway, someone could have finally said something. Somebody finally said something that released them. Okay, somebody finally said something because they just knew they had to do something to get them out of the situation that they were in currently, and they just wanted to move. They wanted to move forward, but they just didn't know which way was the right way. And instead of just sitting in stagnation, they finally made a decision, and it's a good one. Okay, I'm getting the energy that it's a good one, even though there's only one pentacle here. This pentacle can grow. Okay, I feel like this was like somebody else's 10 of Pentacles, and I feel like somebody maybe was afraid that they weren't able to get this back on their own, but I'm seeing it here. Like, even though there's one pentacle here, it's like I'm seeing like it's going to grow. Like, it's going to grow into your own 10 of Pentacles. Okay, I mean, it's going to take time. Yeah, it's like the King of Pentacles. Like, someone is in this King of Pentacles energy for making this decision. It's like someone made a decision to get out of stagnation and move forward, not knowing what's going to happen ahead, right? Like, I feel like this is like the beginning and this is where you're at. Or it's like, let's see. Okay, it's like somebody is at like the beginning, right? It's like somebody feels like they're starting over financially, but whoever this is, they're in the King of Pentacles energy. So it's going to grow, right? It's going to grow into the 10 of Pentacles. It's going to grow because you're in the energy of the King of Pentacles. You're in the energy of the King of Pentacles because you made a good decision. You made a good financial decision. I feel like at first you didn't think that this would be a good financial decision because you're starting over. Maybe you're an older person. maybe you feel like you're too old to start over financially, but like spirit is just like, yes, 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 yes. Like, this is a good thing. This one pentacle is a good thing, because this is like, I heard magic bean. Like, this is a magic bean. It's not, it's a magic bean because you're the magician. Even though this isn't the magician card, like, I'm getting magician energy. Like, you're the magician. So anything, like, anything you touch turns to gold. Like, you have the magic touch. You're in the King of Pentacles energy, even though you only have one pentacle. See, like, there's one pentacle here, right? But the thing is it's like, I keep seeing it's like magic. Your hands are magic. Okay, there's something about, maybe you work with your hands, right? There's something here about your magic you have a magic touch, okay? And you're in this energy of King of Pentacles because you made a decision. And it's like, yes, you've made a decision. That's what this breakthrough is. It's like finally making a decision, okay? I'm feeling like the energy was like just staying still for so long, just worrying about not knowing what to do, and just sitting in this energy of worry, of not knowing what to do, of not knowing which way to go, of not knowing which way is the best way to go. Okay, so this is really interesting. It's like this love reading is about someone being stuck. Okay, I feel like that's why I'm like, why does it seem so like not super love reading? But I guess it is, because there's a huge situation that was blocking somebody's love life. Okay, I feel like somebody really wanted some kind of love situation to like happen, like some kind of love situation to move forward in some way, but it wasn't, because of this huge financial situation. Like, whatever this was on this person's mind or on your mind, it's just like this, it was just this huge wedge getting in the way of any kind of love life. It's like maybe someone couldn't focus on love because they were so burdened by this situation here. And I feel like, yeah, there's just this person who's just sitting in this worry, just sitting in this like, I don't know what to do energy, just sitting in like this 7 of Cups energy, which is like confusion and like, I don't know what to do, and just being overwhelmed with not knowing what to do, so much so that you just don't do anything, right? Just someone's just not doing anything because you're just so burdened by not knowing what to do. And it's just this loop of round and round and round, worry, don't know what to do, worry, don't know what to do. I'm crashing out because I've been worrying about not knowing what to do so much now that I'm crashing. So it's just been like worry, not knowing what to do, crash, worry, not know what to do, crash, worry, not know what to do, crash. And it's just like someone just created a hell for themselves, and they were just like in this washing machine of like hell, just like going round and round and round and round. And it's like, listen, man. No one's gonna save you but you have to be the one to do something different if you want a different outcome. And so I feel like someone was just kind of procrastinating on this, and finally just decided like, no. Like, I just saw I don't know if you guys have seen A Christmas Story, but where Ralphie is going to see Santa Claus, and he's like ready to say like he wants an official Red Ryder Carbine Action 200 shot range model air rifle, right? But then once he gets to Santa, he like freezes up and he's like, yeah, football. And he's like, great, okay, bye. And so he starts to go down the slide, and he goes, no! He goes, wait! And then says, I don't know, and he tells him he wants the Red Ryder BB gun, right? So that's the energy that I'm getting here, not the kind of part where it's like Santa's like, you'll shoot your eye out, bye, you suck, you know, except for that part, but just kind of like that like break. That's funny. As soon as I said break, I looked at the word breakthrough. Yeah, where you said no more. That's where your breakthrough came through. That's where your breakthrough came through. That's where your breakthrough came from, was you saying, no, this isn't how it's going to be. This is how it's going to be. Like, someone is finally deciding to take charge of their own life and take charge of where their life is going, and not just like leaving it up to, you know, somebody else to do something, or something external to do something. It's like, you got to do it. Spirit is like, there's a lot of things that you can wait on externally, and Spirit's like, this is not one of them. This was not one of them. This has not been one of them. This is something that you had to, you know, make the choice to make a change in some way and do something different. And so this is causing like a whole new, like, it's a paradigm shift is what I'm hearing, but one that you're gonna really be glad that you made the choice to kind of shift into, because it's going to bring you a lot of financial success as well as success in love. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop it right there. I feel like that's sufficient enough for you for today. And yeah, so I'm sure this will continue in another reading if you want it to, right? And another thing that you can do if you're ever wanting, you know, some clarity or insight into a specific situation, you can be like, you can do your prayer. I don't know if you pray like this. I just like, when you talk to the universe, you know, that's my, like, talk to the universe, pray, whatever, meditate, whatever it is that you want to do. But if you're just wanting clarity on something, you could always just be like, all right, Spirit, God, Jesus, whoever you call on or whatever, and be like, Spirit guides, can you please send a message through Geri about this situation? And then I'll be doing these. I do these readings all the time, so I'm gonna pick up on something. And keep checking my shit, right? Subscribe so you know when my next video is gonna be up, so that you can get your clarification on whatever situation you want. But yeah, so that's the reading for today. I hope it helped. Let me know down in the comments if it resonated. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more videos like this. And like I said, subscribe if you haven't already, so you can get notified when I post a new video. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Okay, love you, bye.